Good morning, y'all. Before we get started on Hey, Poppy. What are you doing there? Sorry. Realized the cat was waiting for me. Hey, come here. Come here. Our one-eyed kitty. Our little one-eyed calico. Yeah, you doing good? Spent the night out on the town, huh? Didn't come in last night. What were you up to? Yeah, no good. Anyway, before we get started on shooting another high adventure video, we have got a little work to do. Well, I don't really have work to do. We are getting this stump removed from the tree that we cut down in a couple of videos ago. This guy right here is coming out so we can finally put a palmetto in. A lot of these roots I didn't realize were pretty dead. And so like this guy right here, you see that? Like, I'm like moving that whole thing. Even like this guy right here was like all at the surface and coming up, and just, I was actually able just to take an axe and cut away at the roots all around this. I've got a neighbor who's gonna bring a backhoe, and he's gonna come and tear this thing out for me so we can put a tree in. So let's get this done, then we can go do some fishing. Oh my, look at that. Look at that. Nathan, good morning. Dude, you brought like the big guns here. Holy cow.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Brought you some gifties.
What? Dude, no way. Shoot.
We like it, but
heck yeah, man. Dude, thank you.
Yeah.
So what do we got here? Good grief. Now, didn't you just buy this thing?
Yeah, I got it in November.
Good grief.
There've been so many pools going in. We had to get one to get all the root balls out.
Wow.
As we're doing tree work. So.
Good grief. Guys, he offered to just drop this off for me and let me run it. And I'm thinking it's like one of those little ones that like operates with levers and like you stand behind it. This is totally on a different level. I don't think I could have done, I mean, maybe we could have all tried together, but I think it's better to let the professional do it here. All right, moment of truth. Hey, good morning, Chris. Holy cow. Dude, that thing just came right up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude, that thing was gonna come down at some point.
That's it?
Dude! Dude, one bad wind. I think I was one bad wind away from that whole thing just coming right down, potentially hitting the house. Good grief.
That's why root rot is so dangerous. When you can't see it, you'll get these whispers of it by these conchs that kind of grow off.
Oh, really?
On the sides, yeah.
So those little guys right there. Okay. Wow. Dude, yeah, there are like a bunch of like mushrooms, like almost like underneath and stuff too. Good grief. Y'all, Watson Arbor Services, if you live in, what is this? Basically like central South Carolina area. You need some tree work done, Nathan's the man. Get after him. There'll be a link in the description below. Go check out his information, YouTube channel, everything. And this right here, what it's all about. Holy cow. Dude, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. All right, y'all, here you go. Got it all finished up. We have our palm tree, and this is really like a dream come true for me. I've always wanted to have a palm tree, so now I got it. And I got this bonus guy right here. This is called a pindo palm. Little guy right now, but he'll get much bigger. In fact, he'll probably get about 10 feet tall or so, and it'll get super wide. So we'll have our little pindo palm that'll go straight up. We got our palm tree kind of leaning off to the side, make it look all natural. Got fresh grass seed put in here, so in a couple of weeks that should start to fill in nicely. I think we're finally done here. Let's go ahead and get everything loaded up and let's get to fishing. Good morning, man. How are you doing?
Good, bless you.
Dude, I'm living the dream. I'm just here to steal some more of your bait.
All right.
I'll get a few dozen shiners, a couple dozen herring. Is this a bad time of year for crickets, or do you just not sell a lot this time of year?
No, I just sold about all of them.
Oh, you sold them all?
Yeah.
Holy cow, dude.
Yeah.
Good grief. How do they catch the shiners?
They have a
Do they cast net for them or what?
they have a big outdoor pond, and they use a big minnow seine, basically just like a big trawl net. And they have people on both ends of the pond. They just kind of pull them all to one end, and they head them up into a truck, and then.
So they grow them down there too, as well.
Correct.
Okay, so they have like shiner farms. I thought they just went out, kind of like at Lake Murray here, into the they'd go out and just like catch herring, kind of a thing, out of the lake. But no, it's actual farm.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, Anderson Minnow Farm is, I think it's one of the biggest aquaculture centers in the whole world. It's in Arkansas.
Wow.
Right in the middle of nowhere. Hey, Joe. How you doing, sir?
Ethan, thanks, man.
Mike, I
appreciate you.
Always.
Yes, I'll let you know how I do. There we go, a couple dozen herring. We got 3 dozen shiners. Now we are loaded up on the bait. Let's get down to the river. I'm excited for today. I'm always excited to fish though. What am I talking about? Here we go. We've got the kayak down at the water. What I have here on these hot days, I have frozen water bottles that I drop in with my bait. Keeps the water cold and the bait fresh longer, or keeps them alive longer at the very least. Got an Uncrustable, second one of the morning for breakfast. We're ready to go. All right. You know, the first thing I'm noticing when I get here is the water is low. It's probably down half a foot. So that may affect what we're gonna do today. Yeah, it's definitely, that rock right over there was not out of the water. And now it is. It's down at least a good 6, shoot, maybe 6 to 8 inches. Good grief. Was not ready for that. But we will adapt. You guys can see we brought the big net this time. Learned our lesson from last time. Grab our bait bucket. Rinse the bottom off. Just set it right in there. Shoo! I think we're good. All right, we're set. Beautiful morning out. Full day, full of possibilities. Let's go ahead and head up to the top of this section of river, the little dam up above. If I can get off this weed bed I'm stuck on. And we'll go ahead and start there. Come on, we got this. Let's go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's get some bait. Grab our fishing rod. So the original plan when I got here was I wanted to fish the wood, like all these wood laydowns, but the water's probably darn near close to a foot down on this river. So what we're gonna do, we might fish the wood later, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna start in the current. I'm gonna start out in these little channels, which don't get very deep, only maybe about 6-7 feet deep at the most. But what I have here is a live shiner, and we've got a 1/2 ounce sinker, and I'm gonna head to the top of where this this little channel is, this little canal in this river, and we're just gonna drop it over the side, and I'm gonna let the current just drift me down in the channel, and we're just gonna bump this guy along the bottom and see if the catfish are hanging out. I'm thinking because the water's so low, it might be pushing all the catfish out into the main channel. I don't know, we'll see. But this little guy bouncing along the bottom, we should find out soon enough if that's indeed where the catfish are. Getting right out in this current. It's only about 5 feet deep out here, believe it or not. We're gonna be bouncing between probably about 4 to 7 feet deep all day if we were fishing in the channel. So just drop it down. See, I can feel the bottom right there. So I just pull it up. So that bait is just right off the bottom. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take it nice and easy because we're gonna be fishing right under the kayak pretty much. So we're not gonna try to make a lot of noise. Try to do as little pedaling as possible, especially when we're drifting, so we don't spook any catfish, because we're basically gonna have to float right over top of them. That felt like it right there. Oh, Oh shoot, we missed him. Holy cow, I had my drag set way too loose. Oh my goodness, see, there was a bite right there. Good grief. I mean, he just smoked it. Now, we do have gar in this stretch, so it could have been a gar, but we'll never know now. Hurry up and drop another one down. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that's what I would expect a bite to be like when we're in the river here. Especially that live bait. For whatever reason, those fish just hit that live bait a lot more violently, it seems like. Oh, there's one right there. Oh my gosh, that fast. Doesn't feel like a bad fish either. What do we got? Oh, big old blue. Big old blue. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Haha. That pattern paid off. Paid off. Oh no, he just came off. Okay, it looked weird. It almost looked like I had snagged him in the top. When he came to the surface, it looked like the hook was in almost like a dorsal fin or something. But dude, that was a cat. And that was a good sized catfish. Wasn't any world breaker, but shoot, that might have pushed 10 pounds. There's another one. Let's go up a little bit. Keep floating this section. I've got a dragonfly at the end of my rod. That's got to be good luck, right? Dude, I think there's a fish on there right now. Got him. Got him. That one didn't smoke it. He just loaded on. Maybe because he's not very big. Yeah. Oh, it's a smallmouth. Dude, it's a nice smallie. Whoa, bonus fish. Bonus fish. Come here. It's not a bad smallmouth. That's a keeper smallie. Dude, nice. That's awesome. On the shiner. Man, this is the fun thing about using live bait. You just don't ever know what you're gonna get. Y'all, I've heard that there are some big smallmouth in this stretch of river. Yeah, that'd go 2 pounds right there. So you never know. We might get us like a real beast. That'd be fun, hooking to like a 4 or 5 pound smallmouth. But that's a nice fish right there. Beautiful. Beautiful river smallmouth. Good fight. Totally didn't hit like the catfish hit. All of a sudden, just my rod, it was just like that. And I could see my line like swimming up a river. But pretty fish. Nice bonus catch. There you go. Cool. All right, well, this is fast action so far. Let's get another piece of bait and get down there. I'm glad I got so much, because at the rate we're going, we might burn through all of this here today. Oh, no. Get back in there. Come on. There's a hit right there. Got it. Got it. Oh, there we go. What do we got? Oh, big old cat. Big old cat. Yes. First catfish of the day. Well, first catfish I think that's actually eating it this time. Yeah. Woo. Boy, it is feisty. Feisty blue catfish. Woo. Let's get her over here to the shallows if we can. Not a bad fish either. Look at that. We're working 30-pound test line. So we've got some good fighting power. These dudes are beefcakes. So when you hook into them, they just seem to have a little extra fight. And we brought the big net to help ourselves out here. Oh, no, come here. Dude, that was a terrible hook or net job there. Kind of hard with all the things going on right here. Yes, there we go. Oh my, good and thick. Oh, yes. Nicely done. Good first cat of the day. I'll bet that's a solid 10-pounder right there. Hook right in the top of the mouth, popped right out. Beautiful. Let's get her out of the net if we can. These catfish, they're not super long, but they're super wide. Look at the wide body on that girl. Yeah, that's every bit of 10 pounds right there, guarantee it. Good fish. That one's going on the stringer. We're gonna eat that one up right there. We're gonna get us some fresh river cat. Brought the big stringer, the heavy duty stringer. Nobody should be biting through this one. You know, I'm almost tempted to do. I'm tempted to like put this like on a piece of wood or something over here so we're not dragging the catfish around and it throws off. You know what, we're gonna do that. We're gonna be fishing this stretch right here. So what we might do, is there a piece of wood? Shoot, maybe this guy right here. Here we go. Oh, perfect. Nice little hauler right there. That log seems good and sturdy. All right. Oh, perfect. That reaches all the way down to the bottom. She can hang out down there. We don't have to drag our fish around. Perfect. Let's go find another one. Awesome start to the day so far. One bass, one good catfish. Who knows? Maybe we'll beat our personal best. That would be fun. There we go. Look at that little guy right there. Swimming around all flailing against the current. That's like ringing the dinner bell. Ring-a-ding-ding. Oh, there's one. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Dude, he just smoked it. Good grief. Dude, in this current, like, it's just, it's right under the boat. When they hit it, you know, you have no line. There's no line out, you know, where you like kind of see the bite coming. It's just nothing and then 100%. Just bam. Looks like a channel. Nice little channel. Yeah. There you go. Little 3-pound channel cat. All right, there you go. We've got one blue, one channel on the day. Pretty looking fish. Look how like lean that fish is. Not very fat. Not like that channel we pulled up. Super lean looking. Nice eater, but we'll throw her back. I'm kind of after the blue catfish today. I want to eat me some good blue cat. Seem to be stacked up pretty good in there. And drifting that right by him has just been dynamite early on here. All those catfish are facing up the current because they're waiting for stuff to drift down, stuff that they can eat. So that little shiner just drifting down, struggling, when it goes right by them, I mean, they're just coming up, they're launching after it. I mean, that's exactly what they're waiting for right there. There's one right there. Good grief. Good grief. It's just, holy cow. Oh my goodness. Oh, feels like a good fish too. Can't tell if it's a blue or, whoa, blue or a channel. Oh yeah, another big old blue cat. Another big blue. There she is. That's another 10-pounder right there. Easily. Right in the top of the mouth. Got it. Yeah! That might be bigger than 10 pounds. We'll have to weigh this one up. Woo! Wow, another thick girl. Thick with 3 C's. Man, that is some of the like hardest hitting action. Wait, what in the world? So the bottom part of my scale and the little nut with it seems to have come undone. So there will be no weighing this fish up for me right now, which is kind of a bummer, but I would guess that might be just for how thick it is. This fish might be more like around about 12 pounds, just based off of other catfish that I've caught before. Really good looking fish. Really, really good looking fish. Whoa! And there she goes. Easy release. Whew. Boy, when that big of a fish, that thick of a fish starts thrashing around, you gotta be careful. Good grief. All right, well, sweet. Let's get another piece of bait out there. We might be in for a day. I mean, we've already started off with a good day, but who knows? There gotta be some like 25-pounders down there, I gotta think. Right? Right? I mean, come on. What is this? It never fails. I literally have this little cloud right overhead. I gotta go get under a tree or something. This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Good heavens. Taking refuge under this tree, which is working kind of not. What is this? This is like the 3rd or 4th time this year now. Fortunately, it's still warm out. You know, if it were colder in about a month, maybe 6 weeks from now, when it's like middle end of October, this would probably can the trip right here, but fortunately it's gonna be like 90, 91 today, so we'll, it'll probably end up feeling good by the end of the day, but right now, oh goodness. Well, it seems so, whoa. Mud is slippery. Seems to, the worst part of it seems to be gone. Or over us anyway. I've still got a little bit up there, but I see blue sky. I don't know, that might not be the first time, or the last time, I should say, we have to duck for cover. I didn't hear any lightning. I didn't hear any thunder or see lightning, so that's good at the very least, but I think we're good now. Let's go ahead and get back out here. Shove off and keep fishing. I hate to quit, man. It's been a good start to the day. We're going to try next one of these little herring here. I'm gonna just hook him straight through the eyes. He's dead, but he's fresh dead. He's been on ice. And we're gonna try drifting this down the current, just something a little bit different. Get back up into this current. Boom. Let's go. Little rain won't stop us. Looks like there's gonna be one last little downpour. Come on. Seriously? Good grief. Come on. Are you serious? What? Where is this even coming from? You just gotta embrace it at this point. Whatever. Fortunately, it's warm. I give up. Well, there's a hit right there. Something just popped it. Got it. Right there. Right there. On the herring. On the herring. That was interesting. There's a really hard strike at first. And then, like, she came back around and annihilated it. Woo! Come on. Come this way. Another good fish. Yeah, come into the shallows here. Little drift catfishing in the rain. It's a good fish. It seems like, anyway. Well, I mean, look at that rod. This is a Cabela's King Cat rod, 30-pound test line. I'm telling y'all, these fish are built different in this river. I think they're just a lot more muscular because they have to be. Come on, baby. Nice blue. Nice blue. So glad I brought the big net this time. Come on this way. Ah, there she is. Dude, that's another 10, 12 pounder all day. Woo. Pretty fish. Man, I'm so bummed my scale totally just like bit the dust. I'm gonna have to fix it. I should be fixable, but I'd love to weigh some of these fish up. But my guess is that's about 12, 13 pounds would be my guess. Maybe that rain will get everybody stirred up down there. Maybe get those big ones to come out and play, those 30 pounders. Yeah, I'll bet that's every bit of 12 pounds, 12, 13 pounds. There she goes. Good fight. Get on gone. If she were a couple pounds smaller, a little bit smaller, I'd throw her on the stringer. I'd like one more. Like to get at least one more. But that's a good mama right there. Going back to the live bait. Right now, I wouldn't say there's much of a difference. They're hitting both baits equally hard. I think it's just a matter of these fish are feeding on bait fish. So it kind of doesn't matter what bait fish. When it's drifting by, and if it's a decent size, they're hammering it. There's one. Got him. Look at that. Dude, that was in like a minute. Like a minute. They are stacked up in this channel, y'all. They're stacked in this channel. Now look at that, another good fish. Feels like, anyway. I'm waiting to hook into that Bahama Mama. Just that porker, that piggy. That looks like a little channel. Dude, these channels are bulls as well. No, that might be a little blue. No, I think that is a channel. Not a bad channel. Not a bad channel at all. In fact, that might be worth. Nah, I'm gonna stick with the blue catfish. Love it when that hook gets right in the corner of that mouth. Pops right out. Don't have to worry about that line fraying up on that sandpaper mouth of theirs. Man, I tell you what, though, we're getting smaller channels, but they're fighting good. Like pound for pound, they're giving it their all. They're a feisty group. Another live little shiner. There's one. Nice. Nice. Whew. Good grief. They're just kind of wiggling around. Oh, there's a nice blue. That'll go on the stringer right there. There's a nice, probably 8-pounder. Come here, baby. Ooh, that's a good eating size. Get good steaks off of this one right here, I'm thinking. Come here. Hook right in the corner of the mouth again. Yes. Yes. Ugh. Woohoo! Look at that. Yeah, that's a good 8 or 9 pounder. That hook right in the corner again. Got that offset. That guy's holding up. Perfect. Let's take him down to our stringer. The stringer's still here. That's good. Looks like that line is pretty tight. Looks like he's still on there. Still on there? Oh yeah. She's still on there. All right. 2 nice catfish on there. Look at that. Whew. All right. We've got us the makings of a real nice catfish fry. Sweet. That's really nice to have that just sitting there instead of having it dragging off the back of the boat. Micah, you're a genius. There's a hit. Got him. Got him. Now, is this a gar or a catfish? Because we just had a gar hit. Oh, I can't see. The net was in the way. What do you got? What do we got? I'm gonna guess catfish. I feel like a gar would have come off by now. Well, he's at this. Yeah, that's a big old cat. Big old cat. Ooh, that's a toad, dude. That's a little toad. That's another 12-pounder right there. Goodness gracious. We found a pile of them, ladies and gentlemen. We definitely found a pile of them. Come on. There she is. Yeah, this is 12, 13 pounds right here. Lift her aboard. Oh, dude, that's a thick girl again. Good grief. That might be close to biggest one of the day. I'll bet that's every bit of 12. That might go 13 or 14. Hey, you left the bait on. That's bonus. Here you go. You want the herring? There. All yours. All yours. You good? Look at, there she goes. Awesome. All right. This is what we got going on. So, we've been fishing this upper portion. You can kind of see here, see behind me, where it's all like, you've got this, almost kind of like, it's stair steps down. You've got like these really shallow areas and with a lot of riprap right behind it. Kind of like what we were fishing back up that way. Hold up one second. I'm gonna run right into this branch, clothesline myself. Ooh, big nasty spiders on that thing. Whew. Hey, back away. Anyway, as I was saying, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna move below this shallow point in the river and we're gonna fish below it, kind of like what we were doing up there. And there are a couple other spots just like this that we can fish. So we're kind of just gonna kind of stair step, make our way down and keep fishing these little pockets. See if there are any piggies held up in any of these. There should be. I mean, if we're catching fat cats up there, these little pockets definitely should be holding some fish. So we'll find out. Oh, big rock. Hold up. Sit down. Oh, okay. I guess we made it. I'm trying to get to the next level of ripples, but I seem to have beached myself. There, she's moving, she's moving. Oh, come on. All right, come on. There we go. We got this. Hooray, now we're free. Whew. It was definitely not like this last time I was here. This water's dropped considerably. I felt like a bite right there. Come on. There's one. Oh gosh. Oh, oh yeah. Holy cow. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. Just hammered it. Oh no, did she get, she's stuck on something down there. She could have run into some weeds. Good grief. Oh, there she goes. Oh man, that was hard. That was as good a hit as I've had all day right there. Good grief. Whew. Woo. Whoa. That's not a bad fish. Oh yeah, that's a good fish right there. That's a big old kitty. Oh, absolutely just put the hammer down on that thing. This king cat rod, this is an Optics 40. What is this? What kind of is this? I think this is a, yeah, quantum reel. This king cat rod, I've had this thing for like, I don't know, like 8 or 9 years at least. I might have had this thing for like 10 years now. And it's a 2-piece rod, and I don't typically fish 2-piece rods, but this thing has stood the test right here. Oh, look at that big old baby coming up from the deep. Oh man, that might be the biggest fish of the day. That hook is barely in the side, it seems like. Good fish. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. Big old fish. Big old blue. Woo! Look at hauler aboard here. Oh my gosh. Dude. Oh my goodness. That is a pig and a half. Drifted down into one of the other pools. Oh, look at that fish. And it paid off. Woo! Mouth on that thing. She just hit that herring is what she took. Oh my goodness. That's a beast. Big pig blue. That's definitely the biggest fish of the day thus far. And I don't know, but that might beat my 16.42. It would be really close. That is a really good fish. I would put pretty good money on that that's probably my new personal best, but since I have no way of knowing, we're just gonna have to come back out is what we're gonna have to do. That is a big old mama. Good grief. That was fun right there in that current. She took off too. She just absolutely burned out of there. There she goes. Back down to the depths. Whew, that was fun. Well, on that note, I think let's go beach up and let's go throw some fish in some hot oil. Got kind of a fun recipe I'm excited to try today. Plus, I'm really hungry. We've been out here good part of the morning, good part of the afternoon now, and I'm pretty well hungry fighting this current all day. You definitely don't skip leg day when you're out here, that's for sure. I've bled this catfish out right here. So he did. So he's ready to be cleaned. Look how clean that meat is, y'all. Like, I'm not seeing a lot of yellowy fat in that. And that could just be because, you know, they're working so hard in this current. But when I ate that channel in the last video, when I filleted him open, he had a lot of yellow in him, and he was much smaller than this. I expected there to be quite a bit more fat, to be honest with you. But dadgum, that meat looks pretty good. That looks really good. That's a good, clean looking piece of meat. Good grief, look at this gut sack right here. Look at that. Dude, I can feel all kinds of stuff in there. Let's see what he's been eating. Oh, nasty. Look at all the shells. Look at all the shells. His gut sack is just full of them. Look at the freshwater clams. Look at that. Dude, and there's 2-3 times that amount left in there. That's gnarly. Dude, that's gotta be tough to pass. You can't tell me that doesn't hurt coming out the back door. Good grief. No wonder he was excited to see that herring or that shiner down there. Those catfish are like, hallelujah. Finally, something that ain't gonna just tear my bowels apart. I'd be excited anyway. There we go. Got some nice blue catfish nuggets right there. Sweet, let's get some oil heated up. In fact, I have all my cooking stuff right in here. Man, I love this boat. Hobie Mirage Outback. This was the 2020. There we go, that wind's coming right through there. There we go, between the kayak and the bucket. That ought to be good. Now what we're gonna do today is something kind of fun. I actually had a subscriber suggest this recipe to me in the comments of one of my last videos, and I thought that actually sounds really cool. So, a little boneless buffalo catfish wings, if that makes any sense. Gonna mix all that salt and pepper into our flour. We're gonna come back here and grab some other stuff I brought with me. I have an egg. Actually, I have a bunch of eggs. Oh, got a little water in them. Don't matter. We've also got in here some Buffalo Wild Wings. Hot, well, it's medium sauce, so comfortable heat, according to this anyway. And some milk for our wash. Grab another bowl. We'll set this guy right. Go ahead and break an egg into there. Just throw that out there because it's organic. Toss some milk in there. Perfect. Now what we do is we take these chunks, and I'm gonna go into the egg wash first. Put a bunch of chunks in there. Now we will go ahead and grab our catfish chunks. Oh, good heavens. Go ahead and just toss them right into the batter. I don't know, y'all, this has the potential to taste really terrible, I feel like, but in the spirit of high adventure, we gotta try it. I mean, we don't have to, but that's what this channel's all about, right? We've got some oil heating up over there in the pan. Get ready to throw down our boneless catfish wings. I think our oil is hot enough. It's good. Oh yeah, look at that. In go the first boneless catfish wings. Those are looking pretty good, turning golden brown. We'll pull them out here in another couple minutes. Look at those right there. That looks phenomenal. Nice golden brown. Let's pull them off. Let them drain. Put the next batch on. Let's try one of these catfish nuggets just by itself. Smells good. Oh, hot, hot. That's good. You know, I always eat my catfish with that, you know, like Louisiana fish fry or like the pre-made fish fry breadings. But I think this is actually the first time I've ever just made it like my own breading with just like the flour and the egg wash and everything, and cooked up the catfish that way. But man, that's really good actually. That's really good just by itself. Dang, that's amazing. I'm gonna have another one. To heck with the buffalo sauce. Eat like this. All right, look at that right there. We have a nice bowl of fresh catfish, boneless catfish wings, if you will. What we're gonna do is all that oil is drained off, so we're gonna take that and you just throw this out. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Put it in there and you throw it away, dispose of it properly. And now what we're gonna do is we're going to take our buffalo sauce and we're going to apply uber liberally. Oh, and get it all over the boat, apparently too. There. Oh, see, this is why you don't throw this away. Now you can mop up your mess here. I feel like we just christened the boat, the buffalo boat. Now we're just gonna try to move all that around in that sauce. Oh, we got buffalo catfish wings going down. I don't know if I've ever done anything quite like this before, I'll be honest with you. There you go. We did it. Thank you to the subscriber. I forget your name right now, but thank you for the suggestion. You know what? I'm gonna save my thanks though. Let's try this first, and then maybe I'll thank you. That looks like as good as any right there. Dude, that could pass for a boneless wing there. Well, there's no denying the inevitable. Let's do it. Not bad, you know. The buffalo spice, woo, which they say is a medium, but I'm a pansy when it comes to stuff that's spicy. Woo, and it's pretty good spice. But that buffalo sauce is delicious. It's spicy, but I love the taste of buffalo. Oh, I love it. I'll be honest with you. With the sauce on there, I'm getting very little catfish flavor. Okay, there, I'm getting a little catfish flavor there now. There we go. That's not bad. Because catfish is already kind of very hearty and steaky, the buffalo sauce goes really well with it. I don't know if you could do this like on crappie or any kind of fish that's flaky, but with the hearty catfish, I mean, I'll be honest, it's difficult to find the catfish flavor amongst the sauce, but if somebody served a plate of that to me, I'd eat the whole thing, like I'm about to do right now. First, I'm gonna get some of that extra milk. Oh, look at that, spicy. Okay, now, thank you, subscriber, for the idea. The phalange army is awesome. You guys have some sweet ideas. Ugh. What do you say we go out, try to get one more piggy to end the evening? I see some dark clouds kind of starting to swirl around. Supper was delicious. Could have used some ranch still though. Let's go see if we get one more jumbo cat, just for fun. That might be a fish. No! I think that was a fish. That's a fish right there. Something swimming with it. Got it. Ha! I don't know if this is still... It's another little one. Oh, dude, it's a big smallmouth, I think. Is this a smallmouth? I think it's a big old smallie. Oh, yeah, it is. Bonus! Come here, smallie. Oh, I'm like doing everything possible to let this fish get off the line. Dude, it's like a 2.5 pound smallmouth right here. Come here. Oh yeah, good hook. Oh yeah, right to the net. Boom. Yes. Look at that. Beautiful river smallmouth on the herring. Look at that, dude. I'll bet that thing's close to 3 pounds. Well, probably 2.5. I'll go 2.5 for that. Gorgeous fish, man. We might have to come out here, do us a little smallmouth catch and cook. It's a pretty fish. These rivers absolutely gonna be loaded with smallies. Man, this reminds me of Idaho right here, y'all. Catch a big smallmouth. Woo, that is cool. That is cool. Wow, what a variety. What a variety of fish that we have right at our fingertips here in South Carolina. Cool. There's one. Got him. Got him. There he is. Popped it. Right literally at the 11th hour. There's our bridge down there. I don't think he's very big. That's a solid blue though. That's a solid blue. It's not a bad way to end the day. Probably 7-8 pounds. Come here, blue. Yeah. I'll take that. I'll take that. Not the jumbo of the deep, but still a really good fish. That might be closer to pushing 10 right there. In fact, actually, I'd bet that is 10. Whew. There you go, YouTube fam. Not a bad fish to end the day on. Drifting live shiners and dead herring down this river, just producing tons and tons of catfish. What a great day. Y'all, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and the recipe. Go try some buffalo catfish wings. I don't know, can you call them wings since it's not technically, since it's a catfish, what would you call that? Maybe buffalo catfish fins? I don't know. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, I will see you in the next one.